Eastern Cape Department of Education is closing 123 schools due to dwindling enrolment numbers. The decision to close the school was taken this financial year, with the move already being implemented in some facilities. And a further 300 schools will also be closed in the next few years. We were in conversation with Malibongwe Mdima, who's the spokesperson of the Eastern Cape Department of Education. Mr. Mdima.
The unviable schools are schools that have got lesser numbers, leading to lesser resources.
Eastern Cape, please explain how are you closing down hundreds of schools? How? Zipingan, you have a very high birth rate. Gonzala, Zipingan, where are kids not going to school? How are you closing down schools, Eastern Cape?
Hello, welcome to Belle's Take. My name is Belle. If you are coming across my channel for the first time, welcome to the family. And to my returning subscribers, I really do appreciate you. Please subscribe and react to the video so it reaches a larger audience. Now, before we proceed, all original video clips belong to the original creators. And thank you to the original creators for posting the content that made this discussion possible. So we just found out in the video we just watched that the Eastern Cape Department of Education in South Africa is closing down over 120 schools this year due to the dwindling enrollment levels. And the internet can't sit still. Many Africans are of the view that it is because of the exit of foreign nationals from South Africa. That is what is causing this whole thing. What do you think? So let's go and look at how they are reacting, and I'll be right back.
Let's watch this video.
Eastern Cape Department of Education is closing 123 schools due to dwindling enrolment numbers. The decision to close the school was taken this financial year, with the move already being implemented in some facilities. And a further 300 schools will also be closed in the next few years. We were in conversation with Malibongwe Mdima, who's the spokesperson of the Eastern Cape Department of Education. Mr. Mdima.
The unviable schools are schools that have got lesser numbers, leading.
Right, schools that have lesser numbers. More schools that have lesser numbers in South Africa will be closed. They said in the nearest future, like in the next few years, over 300 schools will be closed. You understand what I'm saying? Like for now, over 100 are being closed because they have lesser students. So now, have you seen it that it is actually the foreigners in your country that are going to the school? They are attending your schools. Like your country is closing schools because foreigners who pay school fees or who attend the school has left. You understand? They've all gone. They have left your country. So that's why they are closing. They are shutting down schools. Now you see that Black South Africans do not go to school. I mean, like we are talking about reality. Realistically, this is not propaganda. This is factual. Sometimes you will say, I don't know if you guys will say these people are lying, the newscasters are lying or something like that. You know, because you deny everything. You guys live in denial. You not accept anything. Accountability, no, zero. You never. Your schools are being closed. Like they are going to close up to 300 or over 300 schools in the next few years because foreigners has left. Foreigners must leave our country. Foreigners must go. Foreigners are taking our job. Foreigners are taking.
This guy, what a funny thing to see. So he actually thinks that South Africans don't go to school, and it is the foreign nationals that were filling up the schools. And now that they are gone, that is what is causing the empty classrooms. So they have to end up closing schools. And did you hear that they are actually saying in the next 3 years more schools will be closed down? That's not a nice thing to hear. That is not a nice thing to hear. Close down school. So what is going to happen to the kids? Or am I getting something wrong? So if in the next 3 years, up to 300 schools will be closed down, that is a lot of schools. That is a lot of schools. Or is this guy right that South Africans don't go to school? I'm just asking a question. Others also found it hilarious, like in effect, did they shoot themselves in the foot because after doing all that march and getting a lot of foreign nationals out of the country, you now have to face something like this: empty classrooms, empty schools. So yeah, I mean, the foreign nationals constituted brought the kids that fill your classroom. So now that you have driven them away, you are suffering this kind of things, empty classrooms, and you are having to close down schools, this much schools, I mean, these many schools. Terrible.
The Eastern Cape Department of Education is closing 123 schools due to dwindling enrolment numbers, with the move already being implemented in some facilities. And a further 300 schools will also be closed in the next few years. We were in conversation with Malibongwe Mdima, who's the spokesperson of the Eastern Cape Department of Education. Mr. Mdima.
The unviable schools are schools that have got lesser numbers.
Bro, right? 400 schools is crazy, man. Everything just they shut down in South Africa. Companies are shutting down. Schools shutting down. Shops shutting down. The citizens' brain is already shut down. Nothing when they shut down for South Africa, bro. Bro, 400 schools. Because of lesser numbers of enrollment. Bro. South Africans will never see anything, no. You guys have not seen anything yet. More are coming, more are coming. I told you guys, these things will happen. It will happen. The school owner thought the foreigners are taking over the schools. Now the schools are being shut down because foreigners have left. Business are being shut down because foreigners have left. Companies are being shut down because foreigners have left. Bro, you guys will realize foreigners are the ones running your economy.
Well, many people find this funny, actually, you know. I think South Africans, though I do not agree that this is the only reason, due to the fact that foreign nationals left, that is the only reason causing the closure of many schools. There are definitely other factors causing this, but foreign nationals leaving is definitely one of the reasons, probably the major reason, isn't it? So, well, many people think South Africans need to go back to the drawing board because this match and match thing is a flop, and it's going to ruin this country. It has already started doing that. And I mean, it's not the solution to Black South Africans' problems. So they need to go back to the drawing board, actually look at the real reasons why they are facing the problems they are facing, and not chase foreign nationals out who are actually contributing to the growth of your country. You are drawing yourself back, you are pulling yourself back by embarking on this match and match, being hostile to foreigners and getting them to leave the country, because it is costing you a great deal. You need to go back to the drawing board. I really hope you listen to this. We have come to the end of today's video. Thank you very much for your time. Do subscribe and engage with the video so it reaches a larger audience. Support a sister. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.